Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Kalonda Casey. I am 64 years young and I am so happy you are tuning in. I absolutely love making videos and beauty is where I started and beauty will always have my heart, but I do love the fashion videos as well. This channel was created for mature women in mind, 40, 50, 60, 70 and beyond. And I am so thrilled you're finding this channel and you are able to relate to the mature woman and mature needs. And speaking of needs, today this video is what I would recommend during the Sephora savings event. This is not a sponsored video. This is just what I feel like is so good during the sale and what I would repurchase if I needed to. And I want to share the products with you all. If you are new here, please let me know in the comments because I want to welcome you to this community. And before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click to be notified every time I drop a video, like this video and leave a comment. They mean the world to me. And as of today, we have hit over 20,000 followers on this channel in such a short amount of time, which tells me there is a need and a want for the mature woman to find somebody relatable to. And that is so exciting to me. You all just do not know. Thank you always for using my links. I get a small commission. There is no extra cost to you. It just helps to offset the cost of doing business here. And it does help me a little bit, which is a wonderful thing. So with that being said, we're going to hop into the beauty tutorial and I'll see you on the other side. Of course, I always pull my hair back because that's my #1 rule. I can't put my makeup on if I have hair in my face. I just can't. So we are going to start with my Sephora favorites. And of course, I can't start unless I have SPF on my face. And my favorite is the Paula's Choice SPF. It's the daily. Look at this, y'all. It's pitiful. It's the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. It is an SPF 50. I wear it all the time, and I always have backups. This is almost out, and I have 2 more here. I will still add one of these to my cart during the sale because I feel like I could go through that this summer. So let's get started on the eyes. I am using the Rare Beauty Eyelid Primer. These are pretty much holy grails. If you see me grabbing these, this is what I love. It does such a good job camouflaging my darker eyelids. As we mature, we get those dark eyelids, the redness, all of that. So anything that can camouflage is good. I am using the Mercier setting powder right now, and that is a non-negotiable. I always put the eyelid primer on, then the setting powder, and it works beautifully. All right, so I am using Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Let's talk about why I think that these prices are justified at Sephora. First of all, I think this is one of the best eyeshadow formulas ever. It goes on mature eyelids so beautifully. Look at all these beautiful colors. I have shown this before, but I wanted to show it again because if I lost my makeup kit, this would be the eyeshadow palette I would repurchase. So today I am going to start with the color Wet. Isn't this crazy how many mirrors I have? So I'm going above the crease. This is a really pretty peachy tone. And I am just taking what is left over and I am just sweeping it up towards the brow. All right, take take it all the way up to the brow. I got sunscreen in my eyes yesterday and I was miserable. Okay, you can really see that this eye is so much more hooded than this eye, and I have to really work with it, but it's okay. I think next I'm going to take this color called Vogue right here. So beautiful. Yeah. Taking it in this outside corner. And I'm using the Nikki LaRose N13 brush. Such a great eyeshadow brush. I'll be using several shades today in this eyeshadow palette because I really want to show you how beautiful it is. And in the savings event, you can save anywhere from 30% to 10%. So it's always a good time to buy. That is beautiful. But now I am going in with my A502 brush. And I am going to go into the color called Tender, which is a brown. And I am stamping it. Just stamping it right here in this corner. That's all I'm doing. This is going to be pretty. Okay, now let's move to this. Next, what I'm going to do is take the A503 blending brush and I'm just going to windshield wiper starting up here at the top. And now I'm kind of just lightly softening this outside edge. Blending is our friend. Definitely our friend. And I really like this. And if I haven't mentioned it, there's not much fallout with this eyeshadow palette. So it is really good. And a little bit of this palette goes a very long way. Okay, so I am going to use some shimmer. So I just put setting spray on my fingers, and I think I'm going to go in with this color called Sheen. It's such a pretty peach color. See if you can see that. It's so beautiful. And then this is where I use my 10 times magnification mirror. And it's such a sheer formula. It's so pretty. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this A502 brush. And I'm going to go in with this color called Silhouette. And I am just tapping it right here on the very top of this brush. And literally, I am just putting a tiny bit in each of these outside corners. That's where I want the depth. I'm blending, but I do not want to touch the shimmer. I want to keep my brush far away from the shimmer. Okay, I'm going to put the I Need a Nude palette away for a moment or two, for a few minutes. My face feels really good, and I am going to use the Lawless Forget the Filler. This is such a pretty foundation for mature skin. And I'm going to use about a pump and a quarter to start. Take it, just kind of buff it here on the back of the brush. And so pretty. And I am literally just starting to stamp. And this is the 116 brush by BK Beauty. I'm going to do one side. And while it may look like it's a little too light, trust the process. I just really like that this was made for mature skin. Lawless is a wonderful company. And I'll be replacing this in the Sephora savings event. It's almost empty, and the one in my bathroom is empty. And so I usually buy this 2 at a time, and definitely will be repurchasing that. Okay, so now what I have going on here is my foundation, and I'm just taking my Stands Out Beauty Sponge. This is a non-negotiable for me with makeup. You use this sponge dry, and of course everything is going to be linked below. But yes, this sponge is used dry. And what I love is I can get right in here where I have a lot of texture, and it just blends everything out. So it's not a huge difference between this side and this side, but it's enough to where my skin tone is evened out and it's just looking a little better. And that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for a heavy duty, really thick foundation. I just want something that feels lovely on the skin. And this one does. Okay, let me finish up. Beautiful. Okay, one thing that I am going to do is to put a little bit of this Alpyn Beauty under eye cream on, and it's really such a good product. I love it. And I needed to put that on before I put my foundation on, but I forgot. This is the Instant Bright Eyes, and it has peptides and niacinamide in it. So good. Such a good company. I love Alpyn Beauty. So while that is drying down, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the Rare Beauty bronzer. Remember when I told you to trust the process? So now what I'm doing is warming up my face. That's it. Okay, I am using the 109 brush by BK Beauty. This is such a good brush. The Rare Beauty bronzing stick, I have gone back and forth trying to find others that I like better, and I just keep going back to this one. It's very blendable. It doesn't mess with your makeup that you have on, your foundation. It doesn't disturb it. It just looks really pretty. Okay, I'm going to take this right here. But then I'm going to show you. So this is a concealer brush. I'm just taking it. And I really want to pull it up into the eye socket on both sides of the nose. Okay, here I just rub it this way and that way. You want to keep that bronzer up, you know, lifted higher to the cheekbone as we become more and more mature. Okay, I'm taking this all the way to my earlobe. I'm just keeping it right along those jowls. I hate that word. But, okay, the jawline. But you know what I mean. I just don't like it. It's looking good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Kosas. This is a color corrector, and I am just putting it right here to really try and hide that blue area there. This morning it's bad. I don't know why. But I do like this product from Kosas a lot. As you know, Maxine's Revenge is my French Face is my concealer of choice, but I'm trying to show you all Sephora products in this video. Okay, for concealer, this was my #1 concealer until French Face came along, and I really do like this concealer a lot. It's by Kulfi, and I recommended this for years because I liked it so much. It is my second favorite concealer. I am just taking it, and now I'm doing the eye lift. Okay, I'm not sure, but my camera did shut off. So Kulfi is spelled Kulfi. And like I said, it is a really good concealer, and it's one of my favorite that is sold at Sephora. Let me correct that. It is my favorite concealer sold at Sephora. Unfortunately, Sephora has discontinued my favorite brow product. I am so devastated, but I do like the Precisely My Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. It is a really thin little pencil. It's very good. I wear the color gray. It has a spoolie on the end. I just prefer to use a really pretty eyebrow gel if I can, and the one that they have in this line I do not have right now, but this is a good pencil. And as you can see, I am literally taking just tiny little hair-like strokes and just filling in where I need to fill in. And like so many of you, and I know I'm speaking to a lot of you, I over-tweezed in the 90s, just like the majority of women. So look at the difference. It does a beautiful job. do is to take this spoolie and kind of soften out those lines and just make it look a little bit more natural. Brows are such a pain. They really are, and I feel your pain if you struggle with them, because I struggle with mine. That's why I like using a brow gel. I feel like it's quick and one and done. A non-negotiable for me is my Shisedo eyelash curler. It's fabulous. And every time, and I'm gonna look down so you guys don't have to see me curling. Every time I use a different eyelash curler, I get so mad at myself because I'm never happy with them. Never. And usually what I do is I curl my lashes, curl one side, put the mascara on, curl the other side and do it. But today, I'm just doing this. Okay, so what I have started doing is I have started using this Kulfi mascara, which I really like, the brand Kulfi. It just separates my lashes. So I do one layer of that. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you what I have been doing lately. And then I go in with my Holy Grail, which is the Fenty Hella Thick. And tip and trick, if you tilt your head, you're less likely to get mascara on your eyelid. Those look good. I don't know, just something about the combination of it. It really works well. Plus it has this little tiny little head here on the end where it can get into those corner lashes on both ends. And I think that's a winner. I'll show you a little bit more on this one, how I do it. If you just really look down into a handheld mirror, I hear my dog going from door to door. She wants in here. I have double doors that lead in from the kitchen, and then a door over here that comes in from the closet, the master bedroom closet. So, okay, those look good. Now let's go back to, I need a nude palette. Okay, it is the Repurchase 03 brush. And I'm going to use the color Tender. And now I'm lightly going under the lower lash line. I just like taking a small amount of a light brown and putting it underneath that line. Okay, for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Kulfi. Because once again, this little brush is so good. Okay, moving right along. Oh boy, this is where I had a really difficult time. We have talked about this before, but 2024 was the year of blush. And I thought 2025 would not continue that, but it did in a few ways. But I have a real dilemma. I absolutely love the Flush Balms by Glow Recipe. They are so pretty on mature skin. I love the YSL cream blushes. They're so pretty. And so I'm torn. I am so torn as to which one to show you. Now these go on extremely natural and they look beautiful on skin without foundation. So that's pretty. This goes on beautifully over foundation. I'm going to show you the Flush Balm. And I'm going to show you the color. I don't know. I'll put the color in the description. So I take the Flush Balm and do this, and then I use my fingers to tap it in. It's really natural and really pretty. It's beautiful. And then I like to take it and put it up over my nose as well. Now, I know what I'm gonna do because this isn't showing real well on camera. Unfortunately, it's not, but it is so pretty. I could put, I'm gonna layer it. I'll clean that mascara up in a little bit. My eyes are kind of watering today. I think the allergy count is really high right now. The molds. We've had a lot of rain. Okay, now it's looking better. It's so pretty because it's extremely natural looking. I want to show you this color too because this, I'm just going to put this here. So we'll do like a sunset look. So this has the peach and then that was the berry. These are really beautiful and they work great with your fingers. You do not need a brush. You can use a brush. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take the back of this brush, which is for creams, and then I'll just finish it off. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I am a huge fan of Haus Lab's blush, the powder blush. And it's so pigmented. These are beautiful. And if you can tell, they have mirrored what I have used today. So I am taking a tiny little brush like so, and I am dipping it in to the Haus Lab's powder. And then I am swirling it around my hand. So what I'm doing is basically setting the glow recipe. So I'm putting the berry back here and I'm putting the peach up here. I love this sunset blush look so much using the pink and the berry. So pretty. I'll just take a big fluffy brush and I'll go over it to just kind of settle everything down. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite things to do. Let me show you these again. This is, let's see, let's see, that one. This is my favorite. This is so pretty. They're both beautiful. I know this is going to surprise you, but I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner today. I really like it. It's such a pretty color. And it leans into the pink side, which I really like. And when I show you the lipstick I'm using, you're going to understand it. But before I do that, I'm going to set my makeup with the Kosas Cloud Set. I have really started loving this setting spray. And so while that is setting, I'm going to finish my hair, change my clothes, and get ready. As you can see, I have changed my clothes and I have put on a beautiful blouse, and I absolutely love this blouse and I'm so excited to show it to you all. Everything that I am wearing today will be included down below. And so let me show you why I put my setting spray on first and my lips are not finished. It's because I do not like putting on setting powder after I have put my lipstick on. To me, it just gets in the way. So, oh my goodness. Okay, you all got to see a big flub up. I never do that. Okay, let me start over. Okay, I definitely put the powder where I have a lot of pores, which is right here, enlarged pores. And then I take it and I go down into this area and I like to fill it and see if I have enough powder. Obviously, I need to pay attention. I just got so excited telling you about why I do my powder a certain way. Then I take what's left over and I go underneath my eyes. And it just smooths it. It helps with the mascara from transferring. It is such a good way to do your powder. Of course, I use the Mercier. I just don't bend on that. Today, I am using the new formula from Mercier in lipstick. I will put the color in the description because I'm not sure. I can't read it. And I'm a huge fan of the Mercier lipsticks. I love the way they feel on my lips. The color of this is Saint Germain, and it's really not a matte formula. It has emolliency to it. I really like it. I really like it. It's so pretty. Now, I can't leave this video with talking about how much I love the Lawless Lip Gloss. I just do. I like to put it over every single lipstick I wear. It just gives enough sheen. I just pop it right in the middle. It's so pretty. It's just beautiful even with just lip liner. It's my favorite lip gloss ever, bar none. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite perfumes, and this is the Carolina Herrera. I mean, come on, so beautiful. I love it. Normally I put my perfume on before I put my clothes on, but I wanted to be able to show you all. If you are looking for a new fragrance, this is the one. This one is the Very Good Girl. Oh, so good. I absolutely love it. True story, I was at the Sephora studios in Hollywood and I was filming a campaign for Sephora. And this was maybe a year and a half ago. And one of the ladies that was working with me on the filming, she smelled so beautiful. And I kept saying, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? And then she brought it out to me. I thought she was giving it to me. And she goes, no, try it. I got this out of the closet. And I came home and I bought it. I love it so much. If you would like a perfume video, let me know down below because I really do love fragrance. Anyway, I am finished and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I loved making it for you all. And I'm going to put all the details to the Sephora Savings event, but remember it starts on the 4th. And if you are a Rouge member, you can start shopping that day, and Rouge members get 20% off. And anyone buying from the Sephora collection can start shopping on the 4th as well. And all of those products are 30% off. So I love Sephora collection products, and I might bring another video showing you everything I own in the Sephora collection because they are really good products. And during the savings event, they're even less than what drugstore products cost. No kidding. So before we sign off, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, like this video, and if you are new here, please make sure you let me know you are new so that I can welcome you. You all are an amazing group of women, and I just adore you so much. And so with that being said, I will see you the next time. Bye.